Hey Leo, go Leo. Hey Leo, go Leo. Hey, said I'm looking for a Leo. Hey Leo. So first and foremost, I heard the name Jackson. Something about Brown. This could be your last name. I don't know. I picked up funeral vibes. Someone could be attending a funeral today. You could be attending a funeral this week. Something like that. My condolences. Something about that I just picked up. I also heard something about Jacob, Terrence, Lauren, Julie, Cassandra, Alfonso, Leonard, Casey, Brooklyn, Unique, and Spencer. So this could be your name or significant here. Hold on. Let's see what house you're in. 8th house, Sagittarius and Jupiter. You know, someone's learning something here. Someone's trying to figure some things out. Someone's going a little bit deeper. There's something about blessings here for you, divine blessings, Leo. I feel like, you know, right now you are in the energy of being versatile, being flexible, like that kind of energy. There's something about your wisdom, you know. You could be an older man or woman, you know, I'm saying like 45 years old, and it's something about the wisdom, you know, all of the things that you have gone through, it has really given you wisdom, you know. Something about the law is here too. Someone could be studying for like their bar test or something like that. And I'm picking up like restless energy. So you could be like late nights and early mornings is what I'm hearing. There's something about you not maybe sleeping well. I don't know. You could be feeling like you're going through spiritual warfare when you fight. Okay. Something about your hips and thighs. You could be a woman with like large hips and thighs or something like that. Okay. You can have like very curvy hips and thighs. I don't know. It's something about that here. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like you have, yeah, look, the Knight of Swords is here. It's something about you wanting to learn, okay? Something about that. It's like something about you wanting to really understand. You could be like, you could be speaking up for yourself a lot more here, Leo. You could be like really needing to face all of your challenges. And I feel like you could be facing them head on, you know. It's something about you speaking out or something here. Live life as if everything is rigged in your favor. Have confidence, keep the faith, you are supported. And I love this with the Knight of Swords here. Now, I feel like with the Knight of Swords, you know, he can be a little bit premature. You know, he is a fighter and he's willing to fight. He's not going to give up. But sometimes he comes to the fight a little bit unprepared, you know. He might show up to the fight ready to fight a bunch of people with swords, and he might forget his sword at home, you know, like that kind of energy. So I feel like proper preparation prevents poor performance for you. Okay. And something about your freedom of expression. You could be like really verbalizing how you feel right now. You know, you could be a person, Leo, that you normally just chill, lay back. But, you know, it's something about you really having the ability to be verbal right now. Okay. Let's see. You could be having like, you could be getting into a lot of diverse relationships. Okay. You could be like, you know, intrigued by people that you never thought you'd be intrigued by. Something about that. Yeah, the King of Pentacles is in the reverse here. You could be a person with a lot of resources and maybe you're not sharing. Or there could be someone with a lot of resources around you and maybe they're not sharing, you know. Something about that. You know, the King of Pentacles has more than enough, right? He is able to provide. He is able to guide and lead. And there's something about someone could be misguiding someone or something. I feel like you're on the, you know, you're on the road to knowledge and learning and wisdom. So, you know, don't allow any spirits to trick you. You know, there are a lot of dark and evil spirits that want to confuse you with God, right? You know, I was saying last night, every voice that we hear is not God, right? We have to know that some of those things are evil. It says, stop playing small. You are the universe in a static motion. Courage, moving forward, making progress in action. And I feel like, you could be feeling like you're there could be someone that it could be the opposite situation. You could be feeling like financially stuck. You could be feeling like, you've been in a financial cycle of poverty. But Spirit is saying stop playing small, courage, right? It's time to move forward. And if you want to change something, you have to take action, When you take action and you show God that you really want a thing and you really deserve a thing, then he meets you right there. So, you could be like wanting things but not really working as hard as you need to get there, Leo. So Spirit is really wanting you to work a little bit harder here. Okay? Seven of Pentacles. You could be feeling like you're at a crossroad. You could be in the energy of really wanting to invest your money. It could be time to invest your money. You could be at the point where as though it's like, okay, what am I going to do here? Right? Someone could be like selling their home. Someone could be like wanting to, there could be someone literally, you could be like thinking about like selling your home and traveling or something like that. But I feel like you're at some kind of crossroads. It says love is the bridge between you and everything. Connection, oneness, finding your way forward. Yeah. There's something about, divine love here that you're at a crossroads and it's like, you have to choose love. It's the highest vibration. There are a lot of other things to choose, but love is of the highest vibration. And I feel like you're at that point, You could be at the point where you're like really wanting to settle down and get married. You're at the point where there's someone, you could be like literally wanting to have like your own produce farm, market, something like that. I'm picking up. I don't know. It's something about that here. It's something about, change and, your value. It's like, you accepting people at their value, for face value and for who they are. Something about that. Let's see. We got the 10 of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Ooh, I like that. I like that for you. This is like when you go through a spiritual elevation, right? But it's nothing that you can see in the 3D. It's like when you go from self-sabotage energy to really having true faith and, finding true love within yourself, where you're at a comfortable position emotionally, when you're emotionally mature and able to, level up, you're able to heal and help other people because you now have the ability to control your emotions because, we're human beings and our emotions sometimes try to run over us. But I feel like this is total bliss emotionally for you. Okay? It could even be the energy of you learning stuff that is like really, it's like, I don't know, it's bringing you like emotional fulfillment. Okay? You could like really be in the word very hard. You could be like really applying, these things to your life and, your life could really be leveling up. Right? You could be a teacher. You could have played sports in high school. You could have gone to, you could be like playing college football. I just heard something about that. Something about your cross-cultural relationships, You could have come from a place of, ghetto, poverty, or you could have come from a place of riches and fame. And you could be, meeting people from different places and really bonding with these people and realizing that, we are one, right? Something about that is here. I would say going forward, keep learning, keep enjoying life, keep traveling because someone's traveling a lot. Someone's selling their home to travel. And I would say, know you're in the energy of good karma. Everything that you've been putting out is coming back to you tenfold. That was your reading, Leo. I love you.
Okay. Leo, so defensive. What's going on in your energy? All right. So you show up in your 9th house. The name Martinez could be significant. Harold, Paris, Yemen, Winston, Charles, Estelle, Ingram, Bunn, Leonardo, Dean, Xavier, Monet, Frida, and Vonda. All right, so ninth house. Your expressions are free. And Spirit says perhaps a little too free. So maybe you could be, you got a King of Swords in your reading. So you could be speaking out in a good way, but in a bad way also. Man, like if somebody get on your nerves, you could really be expressing yourself to the fullness about it, right? But your expressions are free. So I'm saying you speaking more free, Leo. Like you have a natural ability to uplift others, but for a long time, you could have been using this gift to quite possibly tear yourself down as well as others. So Spirit says the more you change, the more you are rewarded from God. Like the universe begins to respond in your favor. That's how God blesses us. You know, just so you can gain an understanding, when we say universe, we're really talking about God's canvas. The universe is what God uses to bless us. This is what we live in during our human experience, right? So you're beginning to understand divine principles, which is good. And one important one that you have learned is the way to pray for your enemies, which is good. Because if God is doing something for somebody, doing something in somebody's life, sometimes your prayer can hold it up, you know. So sometimes it's best to just like, say I have a sick friend, and say that sick friend is suffering from something that they did, right? Now, what's a good prayer for that sick friend? I'm going to pray for everybody that's sick, right? I don't necessarily have to go and energetically be linking myself to what ails me or what, you pray a general prayer and you keep it moving. Divine principles. You learn how to detach yourself from energies, right? Now let's move into your soul report because it's a lot going on. You got the 5 of Wands. This is Leo energy, so this is you. And you got it being clarified by freedom. So I see you fighting for your freedom, and a lot of it has to do with what's going on in your mind. It's the way you think. Maybe you fighting to free yourself away from maybe a limited belief system. You could be struggling with it. It becomes an impasse as you begin to grow. You know, it's some things that you learned that you got to hold, and it's some things that you learned that you got to do away with, right? It's all about growing. So I see you in the 5 of Wands. Like I said, it could be some arguments in your energy. Like I said, I felt as though you were expressing yourself full, right? But this could be by way of arguing. You could be loud as well, right? Inner or outer conflict, struggle, tension, boldness, rivalry, competition. And I know it to be competition because next is the 7 of Wands. Again, this is your energy, Leo energy, right? There may be challenges ahead, but you can face them. But then it's being clarified by the death in reverse. So this definitely shows an internal struggle, Leo. Like you fighting to let go of old ways they trying to hang around and stick to you, so to speak. Because the death is in reverse, it shows you unwilling to let a certain cycle end so a new one can begin. And I don't know whether you fighting to hold on to it. Also, I could see you defending where you stand at. It's a lot of defense in your energy. 5 of Wands to the 7 of Wands, that's a lot of activity, particularly in the mind, because the Wands are mental. So, next you have the Queen of Swords, and it's being clarified by success. You know, the Queen of Swords is an effective communicator, upright. That's the energy of a person that's, you pretty much you're going to digest what you get well. And when you regurgitate it and you say it back out, it's going to be direct with the Queen of Swords. Her speech is always on point. It could be a man, I'm just saying it's a feminine energy like the Queen of Swords. And success, love being in this equation too. So you could be expressing yourself in your relationship. I'm saying the marriage as well. The King and the Queen of Swords is out here on the board. So I see you being successful at love, I want to say. Although you do suffer, like you have conflict and confusion, and you may be masking it well. I'm going to show you how I know you having a little bit of mental issues. Is in regards to just the way things look in life overall, your past, your present, and your future. You like going through them all. With this Six of Cups being clarified by balance, it shows your past replaying before you over and over again. And it also shows you still in the energy of balancing it out. Like, because I see you have mental chaos, I do as well see that you are handling it very well. Like, you balance. King and Queen of Swords, like this Six of Cups to the balance, I would say, honestly, if you need to reflect and it's helping you to make progress, continue to do that. But don't get lost in the Six of Cups, because that can be nostalgic. Like, that can be a place where we start remembering negative things and we just stay there a little bit too long. But it can also be a good place where we look back and be like, I don't never want to end up back there again. Let me keep it moving, right? That's balance with the Six of Cups. Then you got the King of Cups. The King of Swords, masculine energy. But it's being clarified by courage in reverse. So there's a need for you to stand on what you're saying. The King of Swords with the courage in reverse, it shows me a person that some things you might be saying, you might not really be, you might not have a lot of courage. Like, like I'm kind of getting the image of, how like you might walk outside late at night to take the trash or something out, and somebody might bend the corner and you might be like, who was that? But in your heart, you terrified, right? Your courage ain't there, but your swords is coming out. It's like, who around that corner? But in your heart, you like, ooh. So, yeah, it's that kind of energy. But nevertheless, with all of the things that you're going through, try to let old cycles close so new ones can end. You're a freedom fighter. I see you, Five of Wands to the freedom. So you fight a good fight. Continue to balance yourself mentally. You got pretty good success at what you're saying and what you're doing. Lean towards love. That was your reading, Leo. I hope that it resonated. God bless you.